Taylor.
Taylor and Simon. Simon's our newest member. Glitter Tits and Simo are going to go off. I just know it. And the cool thing is, for the after party, we're all thinking of doing glitter tits. So that's how you know who Team Kick-Ass is. We're all just topless with glitter on our nipples.
Even Simon. Oh my God.
Woo! Oh, this is going to be so cool. My gosh, you guys are on fire. And that's another thing I want to say. Like Kia and Crystal, they're stepping up. They're on every call. They're hosting webinars. They're going for it. And of course, they're getting enrollments. They are showing up and their business is exploding because of it. So freaking hell yeah. And yes, Sarah's back. Woohoo! Yeah, girl. Oh, amazing. Thank you guys so much for sharing. That is incredible. All right, let's take 2 more shares. Who else wants to share? Shelley, you're up.
Hi guys. So after me, I think Julie wants to share because she put her hand up. But so I just really want to celebrate Gabrielle. So she and Robin. So I got to spend a weekend away from my amazing boys with these beautiful ladies, and both of them had me a bit out of my comfort zone. So Gabrielle had me hiking up mountains and getting my bikini on.
And doing a Facebook Live.
And a Facebook Live and getting in the ocean. So so I had like a weekend of doing a lot of things that I would not have done before. And I can only like thank everyone that was there this weekend, including Gabby. And I'm so grateful she invited me to her birthday, and Robin for always being there for me. So the ISA community is actually an amazing thing that everyone gets there behind you. Even if they're not in your team, they're not financially linked, there's so many people that just love you, and that's what you need. Like sometimes you just need people to love you for who you are and not what they can do for you. Just like be there for you and like just be able to walk down the beach and hang out for ages, and it just doesn't matter. It's just so cool that you can be in this community and hang out and just feel loved. So yeah,
I love that, Shelley. That's such a good share, and we're so proud of you, like Shelley said, she's never worn a bikini in like 12 years or something, and we got her in a bikini at the beach, and she's like, oh, and she never swam in the ocean. She just sat on the beach like and watched her kids swimming, and she got in, she went in the ocean in a bikini, she freaking rocked it, and it was so cool. And you'll be proud of Robin rocked a bikini at the beach today as well. Woohoo!
That's why my hair's sticking out like this, because it's full of sand and salt. And
that's what happens when you get in Team Kick-Ass. You get forced into half nudity and run on the beach. Perfect. But that's it. It's getting out of the comfort zone. Like, that's so cool. And it takes so much courage. Robin was petrified, but she did it anyway, because we're like, you got this, Robin. Freaking rock it. Yeah. New year, new you. All right, last sharer, Julie, take us away. Thank you, Shelley.
Hi, guys. Hey, you look gorgeous, Shelley. I love that photo. So my business has plateaued for a little bit for a while, but I just did an enrollment last week, so I was super happy about that. And now I've been getting messages and people that are, looking at signing up. So I'm quite excited to, get out of that kind of rut that I felt like I was in. I've got 3 people coming to Celebration.
Woohoo!
And hoping for some more. So, yeah, I'm actually feeling really excited, inspired again, and really excited for 2019.
Boom. Brilliant, Julie. Welcome back. And how cool is it that, like, Isagenix is there for us whenever we're ready. Like, we can leave and chill out, and then we're like, whenever we're ready, we come back in. It's not like a traditional job. Like, imagine if you took a couple of months off work and just didn't show up. You wouldn't have a job when you got back. I'm like, you're fine.
Yeah.
You didn't turn up. But Isagenix is always there for us whenever we're ready.
I've just had about a year on Isogenics now, and I did a bit of a count the other day, and I've earned over $10,000 US. So, I mean, I've only done it in the pockets of my time,
Yeah.
and so yeah, I'm pretty stoked. I'm really hoping to like triple that.
Yeah, absolutely. And like to be able to do that in the pockets of your time, and you know, just a little bit here and there, and then like take a couple of months off and do nothing, and then still be getting a bit of income coming in. Like, where else can you do that? That's crazy. And that's such a good segue into what I'm about to talk to tonight. So thank you so much for that, Julie, and keep going. Like, the cool thing is, people always ask me, oh, well, what have you done? And how have you got to your income? And, you know, tell us the secret. And the secret is, don't bugger off. The secret is stay consistent. There's a lot of people, and even people in Team Kickass, they come out, they go guns blazing, and then they take 2 months off, and then they think, oh, why has my income gone to zero? If you took 2 months off your job, would your income still be coming in? No, of course not. You get fired. The boss will be like, get big. You didn't turn up for 2 months, mate. You don't have a job anymore. But with Isogenics, we're still like, oh, it's just your first 2, 3, 4 years. I say your first 2 years, it's like any job. You're working, you're trading your time for money, right? The real residual income only works once you have set up solid leaders under you, right? That's where residual income comes in. When the people you've referred are referring and referring and referring, that's residual income. Until you get those solid leaders, it's just another job. You don't work, you don't get paid. You work, you're not going to get paid, okay? And I think that a lot of people don't really understand that. So how do you get leaders? How do you get people that are enrolling and going crazy, and that how do you get that real income coming in and your IsaPulse blowing up without you doing anything? And you're like, holy shit. And you see your cycles going. How do you do that? By bringing people to Celebration. It is the only way. There is no other way to do it. No shit. So the number of people that you bring to Celebration is a direct relation to your income. Okay? So Sarah, who's brand newbie, I said, you're keen, get 5 people there, because she's ready. She's on fire. You could see, look at her energy, look at her posture. She's fired the hell up. And I don't want to let her down. I don't want to say, oh yeah, cool, you're bringing 2 people, awesome. I'm like, go for 5. Because she deserves to have a high income, right? But if she wants that income, she's going to need to bring more people to Celebration. The number of people you are bringing is going to determine your income. No if buts. There's no secret formula. It's not like it's a trick on how good you are as a coach or how good your welcome call is. None of that bullshit. That does not determine your income. What determines your income, you could be the best or the worst Isogenics coach in the world. If you're the worst coach in the world, but you have 10 people at Celebration, I guarantee you're going to out-earn the person who's the best coach in the world that has no one there. Guaranteed, 100%. So I don't want Team Kickass to be jibbed after this and then, oh shit, damn it, I didn't have enough people at Celebration. You have got 20 days. You've got 3 weeks to get people there. Right now, they need to be locking in their flights. Right now, return flights from Auckland are under $500. That's less than 2 premium packs. That's crazy. Do you think that when they come home from Celebration, they're going to make that money back? Yeah, they're going to sign up 20 premium packs. We know that, right? So we can't let anyone miss Celebration. Now, I know a lot of you guys, you're probably only inviting people that have said, I want to do the business, right? But here's what I'm telling you. You need to invite every single person, even people that have got terminated accounts. You might have enrolled them 4 years ago, 3 years ago, 2 years ago, and they haven't done anything and they've lost their account. You need to invite them to Celebration. There's people that have got inactive that aren't even buying the products anymore. You need to invite them to Celebration. There's someone whose pack just arrived today. Invite them to Celebration. There's someone who hasn't even received their pack. Invite them to Celebration. Every single person, every man, dog, woman, child, you need to get there. And you need to do whatever it takes. And I mean whatever. If you need to crank glitter tits to get a dude there, do it. Anything it takes. I'm not going to lie. If you use an attraction with someone to get them in front of the opportunity of a lifetime, I think they're going to thank you later. I don't think they're going to be angry. I think they're going to be like, holy shit, this is awesome. So in my opinion, how you build an Isagenix empire, how you build true residual income, how you have leaders blowing up your income without you doing anything is by getting them to celebration. Now, this is the facts. So before celebration, last year, I was earning around $2,500 a week, okay? You can't live off that, but it's a start, right? Now, I busted my balls like a psychopath, and I had 200 people at celebration. 200 people in Team Kick-Ass at celebration, okay? After celebration, that blew my income up to $10,000 a week because I had 200 people at celebration, okay? That's a clue. Like, there's no secret to this business. It's the number of people you have at celebration is going to determine your income, okay? If you want to be an executive, guess how many people you need to bring? 10. 5 on the right, 5 on the left. Because those people are going to be solid consultants. They're going to come, they're going to be fired up, they're going to be building the business, they're going to be solid. If you want to become a director, how many do you need to bring? 6. 6 personally enrolled people need to be at celebration, right? So this is like, so many people in Isagenix miss this key point. They think, oh, I'm just going to go and get fired up. That's okay. You can get fired up as a mofo. But guess what? You're going to come back and you're going to wish that you had 10 people there. Because then you're executive, then you are sitting pretty. That's when you get real residual income, not just a high-paid job. True residual income comes when your leaders are blowing up your IsaPulse, and they are only going to blow it up if they come to celebration. I guarantee you guys all have people in your team. Every single one of you on this call, you've got people in your team and your downline that you haven't even invited. I guarantee. And how can you assume that they don't want to come without even inviting them, right? Epic fail. Guess what? So you know how when you start, you do one on the right, one on the left to get to consultants, right? I had Amanda Fraser-Jones on my right, and I had Holly Anderson on my left, okay? Holly Anderson went to executive, but then she stopped everything. She now lives in France. But guess what? She's completely pretty much stopped Isagenix, all that stuff. But guess what? I invited her to celebration, and guess what? She's coming. She is coming, and she enrolled 5 years ago, and has really done nothing for 4 years. But she's back because I'm like, dude, what are you up to? Come to celebration, because I invited her. You never know who is looking for this. And go back to people that are in your downline and invite them. Seriously. Like, I'm not even kidding. You'll be so surprised at the people that turn around and go, actually, I would love to come. And you know, how you invite them. So I put my message in leaders. I'll put my message in leaders go first that I've been sending out to a few people about how to invite them. Most of the people I've attracted are yellow, high energy, you know, like, rah! So I use the celebration video of all the party, like the music and all that stuff. I send that video. Dude, it's the party of the century, hot babes, epic people, worst case scenario, it's a weekend in Brisbane. How could you not want to come? This is crazy. Get in there. So that's how I'm inviting people, because most people I've attracted into my business are that yellow personality type, right? So your invitation is going to look different depending on who you're talking to. But the reality is, if someone says, I really want to come, but I can't afford it, because that's probably what you're coming up against now. Oh, I want to come, but I can't afford it. I say, okay, how much money do you need to get there? How much are flights? And they say, oh, I haven't even checked. And I say, well, how do you know you can't afford it if you don't even know how much it is? Like, that doesn't make any sense. They've automatically said in their head, no, I can't afford it, without even checking the price. It's like, what? So then they check the price. It's like, oh, it's $500. Okay, cool. So you can't afford it because had this exact conversation today. So you can't afford to go to celebration because you have a big tax bill to pay, okay? Doesn't make any sense, because coming to celebration is going to help you pay off your tax bills, right? So the tax bill should be a reason to get to celebration, not a reason to miss it. How else are you going to pay that off? Like, it's crazy, right? So we need to be super clear. Coming to celebration is what's going to make you money, because you're going to learn exactly how to create sick cash. If you miss it, guess what? You're going to have to go to a job and work for minimum wage to pay off that debt. I know which one I'd rather have. So the cool thing is we have the Crystal Reset right now. We have all that money on the table. Crystal Manager, Crystal Director, Crystal Executive, all those bonuses just sitting there, right? Now, you can either grab it or you can let that money drift into the wind over the next couple of months. Now, I don't know about you, but I like cash and I prefer it to be in my pocket. So that money is sitting there for you guys to grab. There it is. It's like 10 grand sitting right there. But only some of us will grab it. Isn't that crazy? And guess what? Even if you go for it and you don't get the crystal bonuses, say you go hard but you miss the time frame, guess what? You just increased your own income. That's the worst that can happen. It's crazy. So it's all in the mindset, guys. Don't think, I can't do it. I can't do it. Think, what do I need to do to get there? And challenge your people that are saying, oh, I can't come to celebration. Say, what needs to happen for you to get there? Yeah, you know, like, this is Annalise on this call right now, a great example. She's like, I can't come. I can't find anyone to look after my kids because, you know, someone's passed away in the family and my parents can no longer have my kids. I said, okay, well, you know, surely we can find someone to mind your kids and put it in the group chat. And then someone's like, hey, I'll mind them. Hey, I will as well. I will as well. I was like, there you go. You're coming. She's like, shit, all right. You know, and then she's like, oh, I don't have money for the flights. How much do you need? $500? There's 3 premium packs. Let's hit it. If you sign up 3 premium packs, it's $600. There's your flights. You're not stuck unless you choose to be. And we need to let people know that if they're choosing to not be able to afford to go to celebration, they have to be happy that that's their choice. It's not something's happened to them. They're choosing to not be able to afford to go. Because we know with Isagenix, to go to celebration, to sign up 3 premium packs, post a transformation every day for the next 20 days, you're going to get 3 signups, guaranteed. If you guys on this call like, oh, I need money to go, and I challenge you, go to your team and say, post 1 transformation every day for the next 20 days. I will roundhouse kick myself in the face if you don't get 3 premium packs signed up from that, because you will. You will. Absolutely. We know that. This isn't rocket science. Post transformation after transformation after transformation after transformation, people are going to get started. We know that. It's not rocket science. So if you have anyone who's saying, I can't afford to go, say, well, why don't we try? Why don't we get you posting a transformation every day and see what happens? If they say, oh, no, I can't, say, okay, you're choosing to not come. That's fine. But you've got to be happy with your decision for the rest of your life, because this is an opportunity for you to come along and find out about a vehicle that you can create unlimited, uncapped income from your iPhone from anywhere in the world, working with your best mates, working in your bikini. That's crazy, right? Okay, so yeah, celebration is 100%, 1,000,000% how you build an unstoppable income. That is how I have built my whole business, is bringing people to celebration. And guess what, guys? 500 of Team Kickass are coming. 500 of Team Kickass are coming to celebration. Can you guys imagine my income this time next year? That's crazy shit. That's crazy. You know, and you guys can all have this exact same income. You can all be generating the exact same money if you put in the work now to get people to celebration. That is the reality. Okay, cool. Next thing I wanted to share is we, as a collective, all the crew that were here in Tyra over the weekend, we sat down and we planned a bit of a Start Your Life Start Vision Tour. Basically, it's just events where we go psycho casting the vision and get people to come to celebration. Okay, so what you guys need to do, if you're struggling to get people along to celebration, is get them along to our Start Vision Tour events. Okay, I'm just going to share my screen and show you guys where they're all happening so we can pack them the heck out. because this is how you're going to get people to celebration. Either get them to the events, which I'm just about to show you. And also I'm going to be running a few Start Your Life webinars. So the online info webinars that are happening every night, I'm going to take over hosting a couple of those and make them really, really Start Your Life oriented so that the people that get on there are going to be like, holy crap, we need to get to celebration. Okay, for some reason, this is extremely slow. Okay, so I'm just going to tell you guys about them because my interweb is crap. So on Wednesday night, so today's Monday, so Wednesday night we're having one here in Tairoa. So Shelley, I know you've got people in Pauanui, send them along. Wednesday night, let's pack that thing out. Then on, I'm just going to have to bring them up on here. Okay, events.
What time getting?
7 p.m. Man, interweb sucks. Does anyone know how you can close like all these chats at the same time, or do you have to like click them? You can? Okay, there you go. Getting through them. Okay. All right. Okay, so Super Saturday, Rotorua. Sorry, Super Sunday, Rotorua also is this Sunday, okay? So remember, anyone can come from Tauranga, Hamilton, you know, all around the Waikato. You can get them to Super Sunday, Rotorua. That's going to be a really, really cool one on this Sunday. What the heck, interweb? Sorry, guys. This is just so ridiculously slow. Oh, the video's uploading. That's probably why. The heck? Oh. Why is my screen sharing paused? That's weird. Okay, here we go. Come on, interweb. All right. Okay, here we go. All right, so this Thursday, there's actually a tasting party in Rotorua, and there's also a tasting party in Christchurch that Anna Potter is hosting this Thursday, okay? Wednesday is our Start Your Life night here in Tairoa on the Coromandel, Wednesday night. So Wednesday night here, Thursday night, Rotorua and Christchurch. Saturday, Shelley's Hens party, whoop whoop, very important. Sunday, we've got Super Sunday Rotorua, and we also have a tasting party in Palmerston North on Sunday. So we don't have many events in Palmy, so make sure anyone you have in Palmy is going along to that. Then Monday, we've got the Start Your Life tour starting. Starts in Rotorua Monday night. Then Tauranga is Tuesday night at Kia and Crystal's place. Whoop, whoop. Then Hamilton Wednesday night. By the way, Shelley, can we have it at your place? Then Thursday night is at my place in Auckland at the Kick-Ass Mansion. And then Friday, nothing. Friday night. Saturday, we've got Super Saturday Whangarei. Okay? So those are all going to be some huge events cranking up. Then Anna Potter has another tasting party in Christchurch on Wednesday, the 20th of February. And then obviously on the 21st, everyone's going to be flying over to Celebration. So were there any of those events that you guys needed me to send you the link for? Or let me know if you need the links for any of those events. But you guys want to pack those out. Now, if there's no event happening in your area, guess what you got to do? Create one. Create one yourself. Go for it. You know, you guys are all on here because you're mad leaders. Don't wait for other people to have events for you. Like, yeah, just crank one and then invite all the other Ice Dance people in your area to come along. Have a Start Your Life night. Oh, awesome. Hang on, chat box is going off. Gail is doing Saturday 11 a.m. Yes, Gail. Brilliant. Woohoo! Go Whangarei. Are you in your little office right now? So cute, Gail. Yeah. There are other events in Christchurch. Awesome, Annalise. if you can send me the link to those, I will. Those would be really good, especially we've got Sarah up there as well. That'd be really good for her to head along to also. Yeah. Okay, brilliant. Awesome, guys. Well, that was all I wanted to share on tonight's call. But number one priority above anything else right now is getting people to Celebration. And how do you get them there? You just go psycho, get them there, do whatever it takes. Make sure you're inviting every single person. Bring them along to one of our Start Your Life nights that are happening all around. And yeah, that's, you just gotta go for it. I've got accommodation covered. If anyone needs space, places to stay, I've got 3 Airbnbs myself, and then all the other leaders have got their own Airbnb. So I think there's about 10 Airbnbs within Team Kickass booked. Each one should have at least 30 to 40 people in them. It's going to be awesome. And so, yeah, if you know anyone who needs accommodation, let us know. We can hook them up. We can hook them up with accommodation. If they hit Crystal Manager, they get a free ticket to Celebration from me. So all they really need is their flights. And guess what? If they hit Crystal Manager, they're going to earn about $1,000 cash by doing that, and they can use that to pay for their flights. It's almost too easy. All right, on that note, let's get out of here and crush some goals, guys. So just letting you guys know who is hosting the online webinars coming up. So tomorrow night we have got Laura Cook, and then Terry Munro, then Tom Williams, then Natasha Murray, then me on the 9th. Okay, so yeah, remember those online webinars are going off, and on the online webinars we are sharing about Celebration as well. So make sure you pack those out also. All right, any other business to share before we get out of here and hustle? Now, if I was you guys, you want to write down a list of who's coming to Celebration right now, who's got their flights, and then count them up and then double it. Okay, double it. However many people you've got coming, you need to double that. If you only have one person coming, you need to quadruple that. Really, realistically, every single person, you all want to get to executive, right? So if you want to get to executive, you need 10 personally enrolled people at Celebration. That's how you get to executive, solid consultants. Awesome, guys. Woohoo! Thanks for sharing, everyone. Have an amazing rest of your night. And I've recorded this, but of course, to get the recording, people have to do full frontal nudity, so it's not preferred by a lot of people. But have an amazing night, guys. Bye. Bye.
Thanks, Gabby. Bye, Robin.
Bye, legends.